Ukraine soldiers trained at a shooting range near Bakhmut, where Ukrainian and Russian forces on Thursday battled in the streets. In footage released Wednesday, Ukrainian Border Service spokesperson Levko Stek said the fighting has not let up.
The intensity of Russian artillery attacks did not decrease, which you can hear right now. Walking through the town streets, shelling accompanies our movements all the time. You can hear it for yourselves. Also, one can see it on the residential buildings. We are now in a neighborhood with 5-story buildings, and they're all damaged to some degree.
Meanwhile, diplomatic efforts continue to try to resolve the conflict. During a visit to Beijing Thursday, French President Emmanuel Macron urged Chinese leader Xi Jinping to use his influence to persuade Russia to halt the war and come to the negotiating table.
The Russian aggression in Ukraine has dealt a blow to this stability. It ended decades of peace in Europe. I know I can count on you, moreover under the two principles I've just mentioned, to bring Russia to its senses and everyone to the negotiating table.
Xi expressed similar sentiments.
Regarding the Ukraine crisis, China advocates for peace talks and seeks a political solution. China is willing to join the French side in calling on the international community to maintain a rational restraint and avoid taking actions that will further aggravate the crisis or even get out of control.
The head of the EU, who also participated in talks with Xi, said the Chinese leader expressed a willingness to speak to Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky. The months-long battle for Bakhmut, one of the last urban centers in that part of the country yet to fall to Moscow, has proven to be one of the bloodiest of Russia's invasion, now in its...
Every service member completes this training, unit after unit. There are 50 to 60 service members in every unit. The service members that are not on the front line are training.
На даний момент не виконує бойове завдання та злагодження, верніше бойове завдання на безпосередньо на рубежі. Інші вільні люди, вони проходять тренування.
They are on their positions, then they come here and improve as much as possible. When I say positions, I mean that they are on the second line. There are combat positions where you directly engage in fighting. On the second line, you are there for 5 to 7 days. They work there and start to enter the frontline positions. The task here at the training ground is to prepare them step by step, to do the fine-tuning.
І поетапно, поступово люди пройшли, так би мовити, обкатку.